was during Supercross season this year. I was just in the pits, kind of minding my own business. I'm hearing this, I'm like, 7 Deuce Deuce. And sure enough, I look up, you're like, we want to put you in the movie. You're kind of like the more local guy, and it'd be fun. And we heard you have an awesome sand track.
Flexing in my fly gear from my head to my boots. It comes automatic, boy, just like my recluse. Stunting on you riders, it's the 7 Deuce Deuce.
It was funny, too, because I was like, well, I wonder how the Moto segment's gonna go. I mean, I know these guys are always, you guys are always innovative and you guys are always trying to do something new. And you're like, well, we're gonna do a rap video. We're just make a rap song and send it and we're coming. And I was kind of thinking, I'm like, you know, how the hell am I gonna pull this off?
When I'm on my sand track, I be going so fast. Every turn I burn blast, really tapping.
Taylor Congdon. Okay, this guy, I make this song the first time, so sick. Get it in the studio, sick. A week later, bro, we need to make it longer. I'm like, okay, get it in the studio, redo it, done. A month later, dude, you know what? Your part's sick, bro. We're gonna put it at the end. So now you gotta kind of make it like the ending song. Studio, yeah, it's dope. Taylor Congdon, email, sick, bro. This thing's gonna be off the hook. Month later, bro, you want it kind of to recap the movie. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's get a recap on this movie. Baggett ripping on Suzuki. Roczen freaky, fast, that boy is spooky. I mean, it was that quick. And Taylor's like, dude, it's sick, but I can't edit to that at all. And I'm like, okay, let's do this one more time and see if we can get it right.
Let's get a recap on this movie. Baggett ripping on Suzuki. Freaky fast Roczen so spooky. Foster's out there getting loony.
You guys were all like, well, we need outfits. And I'm like, well, I got my gear up. They're like, no, we need like hip hop outfits, dude. And I'm like, what? So I'm going through my wardrobe and I just try to find the most ridiculous stuff that I have.
I'm like a jacuzzi, kicking it like Bruce Lee, roasting all these.
If we're doing a rap video, you gotta have a chain. You gotta have some kind of gold chain. So I'm down in there and I get my drafting tools out and I'm making this thing all perfect, so the logo's all perfect. And then I'm in the middle of the night at like 12 o'clock midnight, cutting out this freaking thing with sparks flying and we got all kind, I mean, it's just gnarly. And I get like towing chain and I string it together with this fat piece of metal and I get some metallic gold and just spray that thing. And it turned out so sick.
You don't even know though. Post shot it on Moto. It was in Toronto. Moto passed me pronto.
I love Rangers. Like, I'll probably drive a Ford Ranger to the day I die. We actually started out, what can we rhyme with Ranger that sums us up? And we're just like, Ranger danger. Because when I'm in my Ranger, if you're in my truck, you are in danger.
Rolling in my Ranger, everyone's in danger. I ain't got no radio, the pill be bumping bangers.
You guys were like, dude, we need a clock. And I'm like, well, of course we need a clock. We need something to signify that it's 7:22.
Why do you have this clock in here?
Bro, this is to tell me what time it is, even though it's set to 7:22 all the time. You know what's up.
What's powering it right now?
A generator in the back of my truck with a 50-foot extension cord.
Rolled up to the track, it's 7:22.
I wanted to really try to make it me and kind of explain to the people in a fun way, you know, kind of like what my life is, you know, and it really is the privateer life, and we do have a budget that is a quarter of the price.
Privateer life, no factory bike. Trying to pass Trey Knopf for quarter of the price. Quarter of the price. Quarter of the price. Trying to pass Trey Knopf for quarter of the price.
And we're talking about I'll ride any bike. And it's hard for local shops to give out, you know what I mean, an $8,000, $9,000 bike. So it was one of those things. You will, you know, if you get a bike, you'll ride the bike. It's part of the privateer life.
Call it hubba bubba, call it hubba bubba.
I love James Stewart. James Stewart's one of my favorite riders, so I had to try to do something with James, and it literally came to me in a freestyle. Like, I just spit that line in one take, and it just worked out perfect.
It's our boy Bubba, he go scrub a dubba, chewing up the competition, call it hubba bubba.
For the people who do watch and have seen my segment and get to hear it too, make sure you listen to the little things in the background.
Parsons whips are straight up crazy. Make a crew, they do it daily, working like they military. He look hungry.
On the sand track too, I was really stoked we got to do it at my house because, of course, every single time at your home track, you're gonna be faster. You always push it to the limit. You always try to go a little bit faster than you've ever gone, and I literally had that 450 just like, I mean, I had it literally fourth gear tapped.
They gon' see your red flash, all you riders can't laugh. My bike revved up, fourth gear tap, it be going all up on my sand track. Every turn I burn black.
And we go to the bank and we're like, okay, we got a $100 bill. And we go out to the teller and we're like, I need $100 in pennies. And it was so embarrassing.
It's the Moto 7 movie, me getting groovy, hot like the jacuzzi, kicking it like Bruce Lee.
The burnout was insane. I literally pulled up and I said, we got one take to do this and we're gonna do this right. And I literally went through every gear on that bike. I posted up on my starting gate. We got it going. I got the ridiculous outfit on, and I'm like, I'm ready for this. This is my time to shine right now. And I literally grabbed the front brake and just went, I mean, literally that burnout had to be like a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Oh my gosh, is that the 7 Deuce Deuce? That guy's so sick. This the Moto 7 movie, me getting groovy.
And then right after that, I paid for a new engine. But it was worth it because it ended it right. Moto 7, the movie, baby.